So, start this video off with a little bit of housekeeping. You hear that dog barking? Yeah, he's not mad. He just wants to play. Poor guy's stuck in that backyard. I think some of y'all may have seen him before. It's my next door neighbor. They're good people. Big ass dog. Their grandson lives with them. It's his dog, but he doesn't do much with him. First off, a little bit of housekeeping. Did I already say that? A little bit of housekeeping. My name. Say my name. So, Paladin, Southern Paladin, Lamb Dog 76, Lamb Dog, Ron, let's see, Captain Edward, however you want to do it. Captain Edward's pretty sweet because I've got this whole delusion of being Blackbeard reincarnate, which I really dig. So something that I've been working on myself, and I didn't realize it until recently. I had to work on it a little bit more. It was actually a problem that I had with CoryC. Honoring the fallen. So I've had so many friends and family that are in the military and law enforcement and first responders. I have emotional links and emotional ties and understanding to these people. So when I hear criticisms or questions or just things that I perceive, please listen to that word, perceive, as disrespect, there are parts of it that I don't understand. I don't understand what you mean by that. My immediate thing is, and this is part of having the unfortunate situation of being born into an honor culture, which I believe, golly, here I am referencing Dr. Peterson again. Honor cultures are things that are very, I believe he feels that they're detrimental. And he might be right, because we end up maybe subscribing to a doctrine that may not be healthy, may not have an open mind. But the bottom line about it is I may see it differently than you do. There's a old saying that, and I'm nowhere near here. I'm not, please don't misunderstand me. But there's a saying that the only people who understand United States Marines are other United States Marines and their enemies. I'll never know that. I don't really understand. I can only imagine what they fight for. I can only imagine what a law enforcement person is doing when he puts on that duty belt. When she clips her leash to that dog and puts him in the back. When she gets that call to respond to backup because somebody on her shift is going hands on and she's 3 minutes out. I can only imagine why she goes. So when I see a video by people talking about no duty to respond and people just giving law enforcement people shit, or people spitting on soldiers, or people saying like, soldiers are being foolish, or Marines are being foolish, sailors, airmen being played a fool. There's an element of specialization that makes for an effective warrior. If a warrior can concentrate on the business of war, on the business of strife, or even using the analogy of a fireman, if a crash man or a pipe man, all they have to concentrate is on their directive and trust that they're being managed correctly, then they can be that much more effective. And I believe the United States and many of our Western allies have really refined that, as evidenced by, if you want to believe the numbers, of how asymmetrical our combative results have been. Saddam Hussein certainly learned that in 91. What, third largest military in the world at that time? With, just... But that's not the point. The point is, when I hear things like what I perceive as an insult to what my friends or family died fighting for what they believed in, it hurts. And I try to strike back, but I don't strike back effectively. I will be doing my best to honor them and to clarify what it was exactly they fought for. Because I think that people believe it was Obama, or they read the Snidely Butler thing about it being about sugar or whatever. Because while I failed Marine recruit training, I was in that campfire circle where we each in turn talked about why we joined. So I'm gonna be sharing that with everyone who will listen, and it isn't much, but it's the best I can do. Dennis deserves it. Stay tuned.